Hi, welcome to TCM Talk. We're just going to start sharing with our followers. Give us just a second to do that.
Hi there. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for our third scope today. You can catch archives of all our broadcasts and everything that we talk about on our Periscope Pinterest board, bit.ly/Periscope pins, and you can find a link to that in the profile for TCM Talk here on Periscope and on Twitter as well. I'm Kirsten Cowan, a licensed acupuncturist and herbalist here in the East Bay. My company is called Angelica and Peony. And with me, as always,
Denise Chiquito. I'm a licensed acupuncturist and Chinese herbalist in San Francisco and Alameda in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for catching us on the replay. We're going to talk in this scope a little bit about the upcoming Lunar New Year, which this year in the Chinese astrological zodiac, shared by other countries in Asia and other cultures, is the year of the monkey. So that starts on February 8th, I believe, is the actual official start time. But we're moving into the time of thinking about and celebrating the Lunar New Year. So the associations with the monkey, and each Lunar New Year also has an elemental association. So it could change. You could have this year we're going to be going into the fire monkey. So we've got the energetics of fire at play, as well as a lot of what you might expect from the monkey, who is mischievous and playful and unpredictable. Pretty much what you would think about having a monkey around. We can look forward to that this year. In terms of health, some of the things that might be at play a little bit more in this coming year of the fire monkey. The fire element is associated with the heart, cardiovascular system, the element of joy, so that joy and playfulness is great, but a time to be aware of our cardiovascular health, and also the associated acupuncture channel, acupuncture meridian, the small intestine, which runs over the shoulder, and shoulder issues are said to be more prevalent during a fire year. So lift with the legs, as always, but especially this year. The sort of explosive energy of fire, as well as the unpredictability of the monkey, also lead us to think that this year could be a kind of intense year for infectious diseases. Flu season could be especially strong this year. So on that note, I would really recommend you get into your acupuncturist or read some of the articles we've written about cold and flu prevention. There's lots that you can do using traditional Chinese medicine to prepare yourself for the unpredictable viral side effects of the year of the fire monkey.
Like we talked about in our last scope, regular moxibustion on stomach 36. You can take a look at that in later on. It'll be in our Periscope board.
Yeah, that's a great way to harness the power of fire to boost your immune system during this fire monkey year. Hi, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. All right, and can we talk about playfulness now?
Let's talk about playing for your health. Hi. Feel free to ask any questions or anything as we go along. We really welcome that as we go along, so don't hesitate.
So there's something that's sort of a newish craze that's been back in fashion, is coloring books and adult coloring books. And by adult coloring books, I mean adults using coloring books for stress reduction. And it's a really good thing to do for playing. I've just today bought myself a pack of watercolor pencils, and I've got some fandom-based coloring pages of like BB-8 and R2-D2 pages to color in, and this one by Karen Hallian. She this is, of course, the Goblin King. This is she put this one up for free on her pages today, a couple weeks ago, actually. I'm sorry, the day that David Bowie passed away, and it's a way to color in and think about him, and also to relax. So get a hold of your favorite coloring books. You can go to your local craft store to get them, or I have been loving just finding pages online, you know, in Etsy or something like that.
Yeah.
As a good way to have fun and color and find your inner child as you go throughout the day.
Your inner monkey.
Your inner monkey. Inner little monkey. Another thing is we talked about you know, goals in the first Periscope. And one fun way that to make your goals manifest for the year is to make a vision board. You can see a little bit of my vision board for last year up there. And vision boards are super fun. Get together with friends and take magazines and cut out words or images that appeal to you for the goals you want for the year. And, you know, just play and use glue. What's Morning Miracle? Do you know Morning Miracle? What is that?
No, what is it?
We'll let you. From the audience.
We'll let you type. We'll let you type the answer to that.
It's a book. Okay.
Oh, that does ring a bell.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you recommend it?
All right. We'll check that out. Thank you. Is it a coloring book or is it a book to read?
The communication on Periscope is not so two ways.
Oh,
great.
She says she knows the vision board thanks to this book. Okay, great. Thank you. So yeah, all you need is some glue sticks, some scissors, your favorite magazines, and a piece of a cardboard or foam core, and have some fun and be playful and use the spirit of the monkey to help you out with that. Those are my suggestions for playing. And if you are somebody who focuses on work a lot, plan some time, set aside some time in your schedule, put it in your calendar, put it in on your online calendar, however you make calendar happen, just schedule some time for fun.
Mm-hmm. And while you schedule time for fun, also have some unexpected fun.
Oh, thank you.
Spontaneity and the unpredictable, the unexpected is definitely part of the monkey energy. So we're going to have plenty of unpredictable spontaneity that we might not want this year, as is life. But if you have an empty afternoon, you know, run to the beach or go to the art supply store and get yourself some coloring pencils to do a little coloring. Allow yourself that pleasure of the unplanned, the unplanned self-care. Will be really beneficial for your health in this year of the monkey.
Yeah, we have some more information. Thanks for the hearts about Year the Monkey on our Pinterest board. The one thing I was going to say is that I noticed from one article we have on the board is about that the fire time is a time for us to start taking our dreams and make them into reality. And this year is a time, if you've got dreams that you've been sort of thinking about but not actually acting on, this would be a good year to act on them, to make them happen.
Absolutely. They're going to catch fire this year.
There you go. Just like the Hunger Games. Girl on fire.
That's right.
Be a girl
or a monkey on fire.
Be a monkey on fire. And all right, Kirsten was going to talk about the Jewish holidays around this time of the year.
Yeah, so this is a little bit of different different energetics, but it's really more to do with the season rather than the whole year. Just this past week was a Jewish holiday called Tu B'Shvat, which is also a new year. It celebrates the new year of the trees. In the Jewish calendar, there's 4 New Years, one for the earth, one for people, one for the animals, and one for trees.
Okay.
And so all the trees have their birthday at this time of the year. And in the land of Israel, this is when the almond trees push out their little blossoms, and it's considered the first sign of spring. We have similar signs here in California, where the climate is very similar to what it is in the Middle East, but of course, in lots of places, they're buried under snow right now. But one of the most important messages about Tu B'Shvat, which falls at this time, falling at this time of the year, is that a seed must be planted. The tree must grow. The blossoms must bud and bloom all of that has to happen in its time in order for there to be fruit. So I was thinking about that in the context of, our earlier scopes and the conversations we've been having this month with you guys about habits, about setting intentions, about all the things that we like to do at the new year with a fresh year put out ahead of us, and kind of harnessing the earth energy of this time of year, which is all the activity that's happening quietly under the snow, the sap that's just starting to come up in the trees, that each of these steps, including the ones that look like nothing is happening, are absolutely vital for us to reap the fruits that we want to. So regardless of where you are in the arc of your intentions or your health goals that you might have, doing nothing is not necessarily nothing. The seed has to sit under the ground. The bud has to be on the tree before we can get to the fruit. So I wanted to share that little bit of thought from my tradition, from the Jewish tradition, with you guys at this time of year.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing, Kirsten.
Yeah.
And anybody else have any questions or thoughts about the Lunar New Year or this time of the year? Tu B'Shvat, is that right?
Well done.
Okay. Of course, it's also Groundhog Day coming up at the beginning of February. And in the pagan tradition, it's also a holiday as well. And I'm blanking on the name of that right now.
I'm sorry, I can't help
Bridget's
you.
Day.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, that's one of the names of it.
She's the goddess of change, is that right?
Mm-hmm. And also, there's also an aspect of light as well. So the idea of light as well. So
light is returning.
Mm-hmm.
On our Pinterest board, you'll find some fun recipes that we collected for celebration of the Lunar New Year. One that looked really yummy and that would be great from a health perspective for this time of year was a white fish with ginger and scallion. Hi, welcome.
Thanks for joining.
Really beneficial for the lung, beneficial for the immune system. White fish is considered in Chinese medicine nourishing to the lung, and ginger and scallion both really help boost the immune system and fend off colds and flu. And then I put a great collection of some paleo and grain-free Chinese New Year recipes, including some yummy-looking grain-free almond cookies and a whole menu from the wonderful Michelle at Nom Nom Paleo. So you can find a link to all that stuff on our Pinterest board.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try them.
Yeah, that's for sure. Those almond cookies looked really good.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I saw those and I was like, when am I going to have time to make them? I make time to make them.
Yes, we make time.
Make time. Find the time.
Yes.
So our next Periscope date will be February 11th, and we'll have some stuff related to Valentine's Day, right?
I think we might. More on some fun seasonal stuff. And if anyone has questions, if you have questions about traditional Chinese medicine or holistic health and healing, please feel free to send them in to us. You can email us, traditionalchinesemedicinetalk@gmail.com, and you can also direct message us on Twitter, TCM_talk.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us.
Gong hei fa choi.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for saying that. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Year of the Monkey. And